So one thing you might not have known about my car is that it's actually a convertible, and I don't like to post too much about me driving like in a drop top car just because I think it comes off a certain way, like, oh, James has money, James is rich, and that's not the case. I wish I was rich, shoot. But you know, hopefully soon enough, you know, we'll have, you know, be very, very, very financially stable at least. But today I'm actually heading up to Mount Wilson. I'm gonna be cooking up I think just a nice little breakfast sandwich, which I think is gonna be pretty fire. So if you're going up the canyon, you got no choice, but you got a drop top. So, you know, if we're documenting the journey, documenting the adventure, this is just part of it. I can throw on, and we're gonna enjoy it. Put this baby in sport. I won't drive reckless, don't worry.
Dangerous covered. You will need assistance. Somebody's gonna take me from demons that's as big as my house.
All right, guys, and check this out. This is one of my favorite views in the LA area. We're up on Mount Wilson, but it's like a little turnout area. But you can just see how vast this is. Downtown's out there. You can see the ocean going all the way out. Catalina Island's over there. But this place at night is crazy, because you can just imagine like how this whole city, like all these cities are all lit up, sparkling, and then you're up here on the high point. It's just crazy beautiful. But this isn't where we're gonna set up to cook. We're gonna look somewhere else. But man, ain't that a view. What's up, baby? Daddy's back. I pulled over and parked my car over there on the side of the highway in like a parking area, but I came off into this mountainside to cook because this is one of the most fire friendly areas I've found along the mountainside. So it's like we have, you know, like a dead tree and stuff here, but it's like really all around me is just dirt. So of all the places that I drove along, this was by far the safest looking one. So this is where we're gonna go ahead and cook. No. So one tip for preserving water when you're doing stuff like this is, instead of opening water and like, you know, dumping little bits of water to try and wash things, just poke a little hole in the top. There you go. And now it's just, I'm going to be using hardly any water, but I'll be able to rinse these boys off. And look how much water I just used right there. So if I want to increase the output, of course, to make it a little bit more of a solid hole. And now, you know, water stream, water jet, just washed our potatoes. Look how much water we used. Hardly anything, as opposed to accidentally like dumping too much. Little life hack right there. About a steak, Trader Joe's. I normally don't get my steaks from Trader Joe's. This was the first time I've ever gotten a steak from Trader Joe's, but I was already in the store getting like potatoes and onions and things like that. And I happened to see the steak and I was like, oh, it's actually, you know, not a bad deal. So here we are with some steak. Look at, so olive oil is the only oil I brought. The olive oil has a low smoke point, which is why it's smoking a lot. Not necessarily the most ideal oil to use for steaks if you like getting a good sear on it, because you're gonna have to go high heat, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. No, I think I lost our rosemary. I'm not sure if I was recording, but this thing literally just fell off, but it landed face up. So there's part of our veggies on the ground, but we still have the rest of ours here, so that's good. And one thing I forgot is like a wooden or rubber spatula. So all I have is this knife, which isn't the best thing to use on non-stick surfaces. So let me just use this onion. Go ahead and assume that this side is good. Ooh, look at that. That looks nice. Okay, okay. Wow, that's fire. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, some of our tomatoes, which are just turning into tomato mush, but it's gonna taste amazing. A little bit of avocado. Oh. Yes. Oh, glorious. This is gonna be so good. More potatoes. Okay, check that out. These tomatoes. Last but not least, gotta throw our egg on there. Oh yeah. Rinse off our cutting board. Oh no, look at the yolk cracked. The yolk cracked. Well, check it out. There we have it. Let's get these with the right lighting. Oh my gosh.